Welcome to our educational channel. From class 8th mathematics, chapter 4 is cubes and cube roots. Okay, so in this chapter, these are the topics I am going to explain for you. First, let us see what is a cube, how to define an introduction, and perfect cube, and how to find out the cube roots. So these are the methods. By factorization, how to find out the cube root, and cube root of negative perfect cube, cube root of product of numbers, same how to find the cube root of fractional numbers and cube root of decimal numbers. Okay, these are the things we'll see one by one. When you come to this basic knowledge of the cubes, already we discussed a previous topics, a square, right? Same thing when you come to the cube. Let us take for example any number, say 3, or else let us take 4. Now this number should be multiplied 3 times. Same 4 multiply 3 times. So 4 into 4 into 4, right? This we can write 4 to the power 3. That is called 4 cube. So for any number, in general we can say m. So m is multiplied 3 times. Now this is, we can write cube of m or m cube. We can write or read like cube of m, or we can say even write m cube. Okay, this is the thing we need to read out. Cube of m or m cube. The simple shortcut, just you can write m to the power 3 or m cube. So we can written as m to the power 3. So m cube, right? So m is raised to the power 3. So that is the definition. Any number, even the negative numbers like minus 2. Minus 2 multiplied 3 times. So we can write this minus 2 to the power 3. So cube of minus 2 is minus 2 power 3. Then cube of 8. So we can write, for example, if you want cube of 8, the meaning is 8 should be multiplied 3 times. Cube of 8 is 8 should be multiplied 3 times. 8 into 8 into 8. 8 into 64 into 8. So 512. So cube of 8 is 512. Cube of 4 is 4 power 3. That is 4 4 16. 16 4 is 64. Right? Even cube of m is m power 3. M cube. So cube of m. There is nothing but m cube. Now when you come to this negative values, minus 2 power 3 is minus 2 into minus 2. Up to here is plus 4 into minus 2. So minus 8. So cube of a positive number, always we are getting positive. Cube of any positive number, 4 is a positive number, we'll get cube is positive. Cube of negative number, minus 2 is negative, right? Cube of negative number is always again negative. Okay, remember, cube of any positive number is always positive. Cube of any negative number is always negative, right? Let us see what is perfect cube now. Perfect cube. So here is what is perfect cube. So already we discussed previous chapters perfect square. Now when you come to this perfect cube, the cube of a number is called a perfect cube. Cube of a number. Okay, for example, 6 to the power 3. That is nothing but 6 into 6 into 6, right? 6 should be multiplied 3 times. So that is 6 into 6 is 36 into 6 is 216. So 216 is a perfect cube. So cube of a number, number 6 is a number, cube of this number is 216. So therefore 216 is perfect cube. Simple, right? Take any number, even a 15 to the power 3. So what answer you get? 15 into 15 into 15. 15 into 15 is 225 into 15, 3375, right? Therefore this 3375 is a perfect cube. Even any negative number, minus 2 power 3. So minus 2 is multiplied 3 times. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus is minus overall. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Even minus 8 also we can say is a perfect cube. So given number is a perfect cube, it can be expressed as a product of triplets. That means reverse if you want to read. Let's take 25. Is it perfect cube or not? 25 we can't make same number 3 times. So it's not possible, right? If it is 125, we can make into 5. So 125 into 5 is 25, 25 into 5 is 125. So 125 is perfect cube because 125 I can write product of three numbers. So triplets of equal factors. Reverse it. Same, simple. A number is given now. The cube of a number is perfect cube. Indirectly, that perfect cube we can make it as a number triplets of the same factors. So this is a perfect cube concept. Now to verify a perfect cube or not. Now for example 297 is a perfect cube or not. And so this we can write 3 into 3 into 3 into 11. If you do prime factorization concept, we can do. But this 3 is 3 times, okay, but 11 is extra. So since triplet of number is 11 is not formed, so it's not perfect cube. So next topic we'll do even prime factorization concept to find out the cube root. So perfect cube is just a cube of a number is called perfect cube. Cube roots by factorization. So let us see first what is the cube root, then how to find the cube root by factorization method, right? And when you come to let us see example, we know that cube of 3, previous topic we discussed, cube of 3 is 3 should be multiplied 3 times. So 3 into 3 into 3, that is 3 3 is a 9, 9 3 is a 27. So cube of 3 is 27, right? Then cube root of 27, from this cube root of 27 is equal to 3. If cube of 3 is 27, then cube root of 27 is 3. So we can make in notation like this. 3 to the power 3 is 27. Then cube root of 27 is equal to 3 from this. Okay, same example. Cube of 7. Cube of 7 is equal to 7 should be multiplied 3 times. 7 into 7 into 7. So 343. Then a cube root of 343 is equals to 7. That means 343 we can write product 7 should be multiplied 3 times. Now based on this, 7 to the power 3, 7 raised to the power 3 or 7 cube is 343. Then cube root we can denote like this. Cube root of 343 is equals to 7, because 343 is nothing but 7 to the power 3. Same, just vice versa. 7 cube is 343. So cube root of 343 is 7. Now cube we can find out because same number we can multiply 3 times. But how to find out the cube root? Okay, for example, even cube of 21 is asked question, just do multiplication. 21 into 21 into 21 we can multiply. If they're asking what is the cube root of 216, what is the cube root of 1728, to find out any cube root of any number, we need to go this factor method or factorization. Okay, let us see one example. Already we know prime factorization, right? Same technique will apply. So what is the cube root of 216? Now 216, which number if you multiply same number 3 times, we'll get 216. That number is the cube root of that. So instead of guessing one by one, just we'll go for the prime factorization method. 216, 2 table, 2 is the first prime number. So this is a 108, 2 ones are 2, 0, 8 is 16, 254, again 2 table, 2 is a 4, 1 carry, 14, 7 is a 14, 2 is not divisible now, 3 it is. Okay, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are. So finally 216 I can write 2 should be multiplied 3 times into 3 is multiplied again 3 times. Okay, now make it as set. This is 3 times and 3 times. That means 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3 it is. So when you want cube root of 216, 2 power 3, no, take 1 2, 3 power 3 you can take 1 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. So cube root of 216 is 6 now. For every 3 you can take 1. Any number is 3 times, 1 you should take. 1 number in that 3. Out of this 3, 1 3. Because cube root of 216 is 6 now. So 6 if you multiply it 3 times, sure you'll get 216. So cube of 6 is 216. So cube root of 216 is 6. Right? See one more example then. How to find out what is the cube root of? The question is 1728 is equal to dash. Then just take this number and do prime factorization. 1728. Same go with the 2 table. This is 2 8 is 16, 6 is 12, 4. Again 2, 432, 2 table. So 216. Again continuation, right? 216 we just got 6 it is. Even though you can continue same method. So 2108, 254, just we did 227. Now again 3 into 9 is a 3 3 is a 3 1s. Finally, every 3 instead of these 2 3s, instead of these 3 2s, instead of these 3 3s, 1 1 you can take. That is 2 into 2 into 3. For every 3 numbers you take 1. That is one direct answer. 2 is a 4, 4 3 is a 12. So cube root of 1728 is 12. If it is any number is not accurately, you can't find out the perfect. It's not perfect cube. These all are perfect cubes. So we are finding the cube root without extra any number, right? And in case asking the word problems like what is the smallest number which must be divided? For example, 2 1 0 1. Let me take one example. 2 5. So what is the smallest number by which this number must be multiplied so that it become perfect cube? This is not perfect cube right now. So what number if you multiply, this becomes perfect cube? There's a question. So in that case, same take this number 2,10,125. Go with prime factorization. 5 table we can take 42025. Again 5 table is 5 8 40. Again 405. Can just again 5 table 1681. This is not go with the prime number. Check with 7, next to 11. Keep on doing. You can do only 41. 41 so 1681. 41 ones are 41. So now here this 5 is 3 times, but 41 is only 2 times. So more 41 is required. One more 41. So clearly the required smallest number is 41. Same prime factorization concept only will apply. Same how we did in the square roots. Same if to find out the square root now. Same cube root also same, but instead of 2 here we should go for 3. Okay, so this is the finding the cube root by factorization. Now let's see the remaining topics. Cube root of a negative perfect cube. So it's a perfect cube but negative number. How to find out the cube root of that? Same method will apply. We know that, for example, 2 is the positive integer, right? If we keep the minus sign before that, then minus 2 is the negative. So if it is a positive, then minus 2, minus of that positive number is negative integer. Now, for example, if m is any positive integer, let us take m is any positive integer. If m is a positive integer, then minus m. Then we can say minus m is negative. This is a negative integer, right? M is a positive integer, then minus m is the negative integer. Since you can make the step like this. If you want to find minus m whole to the power 3, minus m cube. M is the positive, so minus m is negative. So minus negative number power 3. So minus m should be multiplied 3 times. Same, that is nothing but minus m to the power 3. So minus m whole power 3 is minus m power 3. Similarly, cube root of this minus m cube is nothing but minus 3 into cube root of m cube we can take. There is just minus m. Negative can take front. So minus 3 m cube. So cube root of minus m power 3 is equal to minus cube root of m power 3. Now we can make the statement in this type. See here, cube root of minus m power 3. If you want to find the cube root of negative m, negative number, power 3 is equals to minus cube root of positive m power 3. Cube root of positive you can take. Minus you can take the before that number. There's only the difference. Let us see examples. Okay, if you want to find the cube root of minus 8, see one example. Cube root of negative number. So minus 8. This is nothing but minus, we can keep front. You can find the cube root for 8. Cube root of 8. Same. Cube root of minus means just you can keep minus m power 3, right? Same way. Cube root of minus 8 is minus into cube root of 8. Minus as it is. But we know cube root of 8 is 2. So the answer is just minus 2. Simple. Same negative number only can keep, because negative number, if it is negative number, cube will get negative only, cube root also you will get negative. So, okay, cube of any positive number is positive, starting we discussed, right? And cube of any negative number is negative. Same way, cube root of a negative number also will get the negative. Same thing will apply. Even for example, if you want to find out the cube root of minus 1000, just you write, keep the minus before, find the cube root of 1000. Minus cube root of 1000 is 10. Prime factorization if you do, so minus 10 it is. Even any negative number also will get the only negative. So this is the finding, but step by step we need to write now. So this is the process we have to write. Cube root of product of numbers. To find out the cube root, the product of numbers, we have simple two formulas. You can make it as one, like cube root of x into y. So we can separate this. So cube root of x into cube root of y, so on. Even if we take one more, for example, cube root of x into y into z, then we can separate this. Cube root of x multiplied by cube root of y is multiplied by cube root of z. So this and so on, we can take a number of splitting we can make. Using this concept, we can find the cube root of any product of numbers. Okay, for example, the first question is, find the cube root of, question is 8 multiplied by 125. So don't multiply 8 into 125 again, prime factorization, the lengthy. Possibilities we can make into parts. So cube root of 8 multiplied by cube root of 125. Separately find out now. So cube root of 8 is 2, we did previous, and cube root of 125 prime factorization, right? If you don't, you can do directly or else do prime factorization and check. 525 so 5 5 so 5 1, 5 3 times, so 5 it is. So 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. So cube root of 8 is 2. 2 into 5 is 10. Cube root of 8 into 125 is 10 it is. So some cases we need to mixed up separately. For example, cube root of 500 multiplied by 54. Okay, now this one we can make into parts. Before that, cube root of 500 is as it is. 54 is with 2 table, 2 into 2 is a 4, 7, 2 into 27 we can make this. 54 is 2 into 27. Now cube root of 500 into 2 is 1000. Up to this first two, 1000 is a perfect cube, right? Into 27. If you get perfect cube, we can stop now, because 1000 is a perfect cube, 27 is also perfect cube. So cube root of 1000 into cube root of 27 we can make into parts. 1000 into cube root of 27. Cube root of 1000 is 10. Cube root of 27 is 3. So 30 is answer. Instead of multiplying 500 into 54, again do prime factorization lengthy, we can make into parts and do, right? Even if you have the negative numbers, see for example, cube root of minus 16 into 32, right? Here is a 16, minus 16 or 32, they are not perfect cube. So cube root of minus 16 is minus 8 into 2 we can write, and this is 32. So cube root of minus 8 multiply these both. 2 into 32 is 64. So 64 is a perfect cube. Now cube root of minus 8 and cube root of 64. Already we know that cube root of minus 8 is minus 2. Cube root of 64 is the 4. Because 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 64. Minus 8 is the final answer. And so on. So even if it is a negative positive, we can separately. If it is a perfect cube, directly we can make. Okay, see one more example. Cube root of 216 into minus 343 is the question. Don't multiply. We know 216 and 343 are the perfect cubes. So 216 and cube root of 343 minus 343. So here cube root of 216 is 6. Cube root of minus 343. This we can write minus into cube root of 343, right? So 6 into minus 7 it is. Cube root of 343 is 7. 6 into minus 7 is minus 42. So just basic formulas will you apply. Just make into splitting into parts. X into y. So cube root of x into cube root of y. N number we can expand. Okay, this is the cube root finding the product of numbers. Cube root of fractional numbers. To find out the cube root of any fractional, like numerator divided by denominator. To find out the cube root, we can make into parts by just applying these formulas. If the question is like cube root of x divided by y, so we can make it as cube root of x and divided by cube root of y. Okay, this is one. Or else numerator is two parts, like cube root of xy by z. Then we can write cube root of x into cube root of y for the numerator divided by cube root of z. In case the denominator is small, like cube root of x divided by yz and so on. So cube root of x is a numerator by cube root of y into cube root of z. Okay, and so on. So this technique, the splitting we can use even to find out the fractional numbers. See, for example, cube root of, question is find the cube root of 125 divided by 216. Now to find out this, we can make numerator divided by denominator separately. So cube root of 125 divided by cube root of 216. Right? Now we can use the prime factorization separately for the numerator and denominator. Okay, 125 is 525 is 125, 5 5 is 1, 5 times 1. Now 216, 6 3 is 18, 6 is 36, again 6 6 is 36, 6 times 1. So if you observe, cube root of 125 is 5, cube root of 216 is 6. So 5 by 6, right? Even negative numbers also same method. The question is cube root of minus 8 by 27. So don't go for divisions, just to make into use the formula. Cube root of minus 8 divided by cube root of 27. Already did previous. Cube root of minus 8 is minus 2, cube root of 27 is 3. So minus 2 by 3. In number of questions, you can apply the same technique. If it is the cube root of 64 divided by minus 125 is the question, then cube root of 64 by cube root of minus 125. Now cube root of 64, so this is the 4 into 4 into 4, right? So 4 it is. Cube root of minus 125, this is minus cube root of 125. 4 by 5 it is, so minus 5. 4 by minus 5 is nothing but minus 4 by 5. Make it always a negative number should for the numerator place. Both are same, minus 4 by 5 or minus of 4 by 5. So this is finding the cube root for the fractional number, same how we did in the product of numbers. Let us see cube root of even decimal numbers now. How to find the cube root of decimal numbers? So when you want to find the cube root of this decimal numbers, the first step is just convert the given decimal number into fractional number, and then you can find the cube root. Okay, say for example, what is the cube root of 0.027? So given decimal number convert into the fractional. So cube root of 0.027 is 27 by 1000. So after point, 3 decimal places. So 27 by 1000 is 0.027. Now same how we did in the previous topic, we'll continue as this. So cube root of 27 divided by cube root of 1000. And 27 and 1000 you can find the cube root. So 27 is prime factorization is 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9 and 3 1. So that is 3 for this above. Next 1000. 1000 is already 3 zeros. Now you can use even 10. 10 hundreds, 10 tens, again 10 1. So 10 it is. So if you don't know directly, you can do extra one more step. Same 10,000, 1000 if you take, first prime number is 2, right? So 2 500s, 2 250. So 500. Again 2 table. So 125. Now 525 is 125. 5 times 5, 5 ones are 5. Same answer will come. So instead of this 2, 1, 2, instead of this 3, 1, 5. 2 into 5 is 10, right? Both methods are same. Answer is correct. Now 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 is 0.3. Right? So cube root of 0.027 is 0.3 now. Same way, one more example. Cube root of 0.008. Convert the given decimal number into fraction. Cube root of 8 by, check it is number of decimals, 1, 2, 3. So it's a cube root of 8 divided by cube root of 1000. Cube root of 8 is 2. And cube root of 1000 is just we did, that is 10. So 2 by 10. So 0.2 it is. Cube root of decimal number, you can answer also write in decimal number only. Don't cancel this 1 by 5. 1 by 5 do division, again 0.2 will get. But always cube root of decimal number, right answer is also in decimals. Okay, cube root of 0.125 is the question. So how to convert cube root of 0.125? That is 125 by 1000. Cube root of 125 by cube root of 1000, then get the answer. Answer is cube root of 125 is 5, 125. So we did previous, no? And 1000 is 10. So 0.5. Cube root of 0.125 is 0.5 now, right? So this is the finding cube root of decimal numbers by converting decimal number into fractional number, and then proceed the same method as we did previous. Okay, this is the topics from the cube roots, cubes and cube roots. Main thing is prime factorization concept you should know, and this basic properties what we used in this. Similarly, you can go through the other chapters one by one, providing the links in description below. So to continue follow the one by one to chapters to preparation is to subscribe the channel if you're the new watching. You can proceed the topics one by one and you can get it.